20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in early aughts America/Tokyo, until a boy named Yugi discovered that he could abuse the system. Now, it is up to ShibuyaKaiba,
Mom! Bakura and Merrick are dueling in shadow games again!
Shora,
And now I summon my foreskin raider!
Calamity Carl,
Will you help me hide a body? Come on, we can't delay. No one can see him on the floor. Get him out the door before he can decay.
and Bio-Fudo.
Bakura is in a shadow game? Bakura from school? Bakura who is darkness incarnate?
To revisit these past events using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the shadow games, just as that bad Egyptian bitch did 5,020 years ago.
To just
Mom's gonna come to the door and be like, "Did you call me?"
She's across the fucking house, and I told her I'm recording, so it doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, that's your Phineas and Ferb reference.
Oh my god. I never watched that. Is that good?
No.
It's actually pretty good.
Is it?
It's very good.
I haven't seen it in a while, but the music holds up at the very least.
I ain't got rhythm.
It's good.
Squirrels in My Pants, the original Simp song.
Yeah, Squirrels in My Pants predates the term simp,
Squirrels
and
in
it's a
my-
miracle. No, listen. Even with context, it makes no fucking sense. It's just funny.
Correct.
Yeah.
All you need to know about that song is that you have a rapper in the back going S to the I to the M to the P.
What?
This show started
Simp.
in like 2011.
That's
it way
so
predates
funny.
any kind of
so
use of the word
good.
simp. It's really good.
Welcome everybody to the Millennium Microphone podcast, the only Yu-Gi-Oh rewatch podcast you should give a shit about.
Hello.
Hell yeah.
Stop listening to those others.
Are there others?
I have no idea.
There probably are, and I don't want to be rude, so I'm just going to leave those words as Carl's and Carl's alone.
Yeah, Carl.
Carl's opinions do not reflect the opinions of the other three hosts of the Millennium Microphone.
Listen to them too. I bet they're good, and if they're not, then I mean I'm sorry. I didn't mean to send you there, but they should be good.
I mean, it is Yu-Gi-Oh, so.
It
How
is
can you go
Yu-Gi-Oh.
wrong?
It is Yu-Gi-Oh.
It is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Speaking of, we still need to do an audio sync, so when I say Yugi,
Oh,
you
fuck.
say, oh, Yugi.
No.
Oh!
That's good enough for me. That's a sync I can work with. Let's fucking go, gamers.
This is good.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's up, fuckers? Welcome back.
I moved.
Sorry, I smoked some crack before. They sure moved
Sure, I did move.
to a whole new house.
Oh, I'm an addictions counselor now, so that's cool. Started yesterday.
Bio, it's not
Nice.
your fault.
Yeah. Okay.
The accident was 3 years ago.
It's not your fault.
Bio, can you help me overcome my crippling crack addiction?
No.
Nice.
Conflict
I
of
got
interest.
a new car. So exciting things are happening to everybody.
Hey, congrats.
Except Shibuya.
No, I'm getting my first dose of the COVID vaccine tomorrow.
Hey!
Oh, hell yeah.
Exciting things are happening all around. I can go
at
outside
that.
without as much fear in 3 weeks.
Hey
Yes.
everybody, welcome to the Bio's Buddies podcast, where Bio-Roxas attempts to convince us using his newfound powers as an addiction counselor to not buy any more Kamen Rider crap.
Yeah.
I can't be there. You're too far
Buying
gone.
this Japanese plastic won't make you happy. I know that, but it makes me feel alive.
Funny noises go burr. Explain that, Mr. Addiction Counselor.
Now, Bio,
Oh my
let me
God.
counterpoint that
Yeah.
with...
I regret saying anything.
Yeah. The fact that it's random and you got the game clear one is still killing me. Ugh. What if the real Shadow game was being stuck doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Rewatch podcast for the foreseeable future because our lovely patrons have made sure that GX is basically guaranteed?
Hell yeah. Whoa,
It's about time.
I don't know what, how many, don't we have like 2 seasons left of the original?
Yes. Well, no, 3.
I just want to say, when I say it's about time, I mean it's about time that we like clear the threshold for good. Not it's about time we reached it. I don't mean
Thanks,
to say,
guys,
yeah,
about time.
money.
Jesus.
Yeah, more money. I mean, like, thank God we can actually, like, make sure we can do GX and keep fucking making shit for everyone.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the different art looks like. I think that's
I'm excited.
Like, yeah.
I'm excited to make you all watch both sub and dub because at some point,
We have to watch
the
sub.
dub changes so much about GX that you sort of have to watch both
Oh,
to get the
really?
proper experience. Because
Yeah.
B,
Oh, wow.
up until a certain point, it's fine. And then it got too dark for 4Kids, and they said, we're not going to dub any more of this. And then they stopped dubbing the rest of it. So the last, like, 2 seasons are not fucking dubbed at all.
That's
If
so
you
funny.
guys listening would like to help support us in our efforts to not only maintain the fact that we will be watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but also to potentially force us to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds and potentially more, go over to patreon.com/MillenniumMic. That's MILLENNIUMMIC.
KYMLUSC.
Make all of us want a KYS.
What?
No, we're not killing
Hey,
our patrons,
hey.
Shora.
Hey,
This is the content that they want.
all of you guys out there, you guys can stop at 5Ds. You don't gotta go further than that.
But Carl,
We
money.
don't gotta go further than
Money
no,
can
we
buy
don't
you
gotta-
more Kamen Riders.
we don't gotta go further than 5Ds. Honestly, I feel that's good.
Now I
enough,
want
man.
us to get
I'm
further
just like-
purely out of spite.
The 5Ds goal, we will be watching 5Ds if we manage to make and maintain 600 a month, and we
Listen.
are currently at 497 a month. So,
Yeah, we're pretty
Are you
fucking
kidding me?
close.
If
What?
you make
Yeah.
people think that you don't want to do something, they'll be like, "Oh, we're gonna make you do it."
I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want to do Zexel and Arc V, but you know.
What? Why not? Those sound like the best
oh,
arcs.
I absolutely don't want to do those, which means we're going to
Bio.
eventually have to do them.
you,
Watch me unironically actually like those better than the original.
I'm
I'll
And you
kill
guys will
going
just
to
be
kill
seething
you.
every
I'll kill you with my own
podcast.
hands and raise your child as his own.
Oh,
Oh man. I mean, New Year's always better, right?
That's true.
Excuse
Shibuya,
me?
I will say that you said a word there that didn't exist. It's called Zeal, not Zexel. I don't know what that is.
no, I'm calling it Zexel because the X
It's
is very
Yu-Gi-Oh!
clearly
Zeal.
there. And
Isn't there
as
like
a Kingdom
sevens, but
Hearts
it's spelled
fan,
with a 5 or something?
yeah, Arc V is the last one that we have set as a Patreon goal. If for some godforsaken reason we reach that, I will set up goals for both Vrains, which, yeah, it's literally called Vrains, and
so bad.
Sevens.
I forgot the new. I always forget that the new ones are the stupidest fucking names possible.
Listen, Sevens is not as bad as fucking Vrains.
I guess. I mean, if you could call it-
V-R-A-I-N-S.
Which is the one with
like,
the
what the fuck?
motorcycles? Was that
That's
GX?
5Ds.
Don't worry about it.
5Ds.
That is
Well,
5Ds.
no, because someone kept commenting about like, oh, because I have that Yusei, like.
Yeah,
art
you have the
that I
Yusei outfit.
commissioned.
Yeah.
And someone was like, because I used that to promote my like Chain of Memories playthrough at one point, and someone was like, "Wow, I can't really see motorcycles in Castle Oblivion," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
5Ds involves motorcycles, and I will say nothing more, and I will ask the audience to say nothing more. But if you want to discuss it amongst yourselves, that's fine. Just keep it outside of Bio's field of vision, because he is the one who is blind on Yu-Gi-Oh! In our group, and
Yeah.
surprises are meant to
for-
be surprising.
For 3 of us, it's a rewatch, and for 1 of us, it's the first time they've ever experienced any of this.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah.
Like, not even the only experience I had with Yu-Gi-Oh was I was on this church Bible camp, and some kid brought out this huge ass binder full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I was like, "I think those are the devil," and they were like, "No, it's really cool," and I was like, "Okay."
Oh, nice. Listen, I went to a Christian school for 10 years, and in third
couldn't
grade,
be
I
me.
can tell you that everybody on the playground either had decks of Pokemon cards or decks of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. No one gave a fuck.
Fucking losers.
It was hilarious.
That's really funny.
Imagine going to a fucking Christian school.
Yeah, no, it was bad. I would not recommend. Don't fucking do that to yourself or to your kids. Smile.
Definitely don't go for like a Christian college or anything. Those
No, I did catechism when I was little, and that was it.
I don't even know what that is. So
It was just like every Tuesday, go to the church school and learn about Jesus.
Hey, I
Every
did communion
Tuesday,
on
Wednesday,
top
and-
of that.
Same.
So
every
I feel
Tuesday,
that.
Wednesday, and Thursday at my college, they have their undergrad people come and go to like church.
Yeah.
So, and they actually they just sent out an email yesterday because I'm still on like the email list, and they were like, We have a lot of people that are that donate a lot of money to us, you know, like your scholarships. So please wear modest clothes for the next 2 weeks. And I was just like, okay, that's cool.
Church, more like work. Got 'em.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a school that makes you take notes during sermon and then grade your notebook where you took notes during
No,
a
I
sermon?
went to a normal person fucking
Shit
school.
fucking
Psychopath.
sucks. Do not recommend. That same
God.
school that made me sign a contract saying I wasn't gay. Anyway.
My school, the president
fucking
stood up
insane.
during a meeting for everybody and like fiercely was like, we will have no gay people on this campus, and everyone like stood up and cheered and everything. And then I went and talked to one of my professors, and they were like, yeah, we counsel like homosexuals here all the time, so that's just like making them want to kill themselves.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast.
Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast, the only podcast where we talk about homophobia while also watching gays constantly.
The only podcast where you could play Comsussor Todd the entire time and it would work perfectly.
Actually, yeah, I think that would. If anybody wants to try that at home, please do, because I want to know what that experience feels like.
Probably hell.
No, you know what? I'm gonna listen to Comsussor Todd while I edit this week. That's it. I'm doing it. I need to see how it feels.
You're gonna get to that bit and go, oh fuck, now I gotta put it on loop on YouTube.
Yeah, no, that's literally going to be me when I edit this. And editing Shibuya might insert a snippet like here.
You're gonna get to a point where one of us is like screaming at the top of our lungs, and it fucking gets to the part in the song where it just starts like freaking out, and you're gonna be like,
I know I let you down.
Oh, what's that sound? Is that the pot of greed?
is that him?
Yeah, there he is, off in the distance, collecting royalties for appearing in an episode while not actually having to do anything this time.
Fucking lazy piece of shit. I'm getting tired of this guy. Can I just say?
Okay.
Quick aside, I'm getting fucking sick of him.
Okay, quick aside, he can still hear you, Carl. He's
Shit, I gotta go.
looking at me
I
and
gotta
he's
go.
making the
Oh,
throat
no.
motion. I don't know what's wrong, but you might want to go, buddy.
Oh man.
So anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes 93 to 97. Very concise duels, very good
Really good
backstory,
duels.
and
Hell
the end
yes.
of season 2 officially.
Oh yeah? That's how
Yeah.
they end it? Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah. End of season 2, baby.
end of season 2.
Oh, Bio, you're gonna love the next part.
Carl, don't
scared.
lie.
I'm so
Carl, don't lie to him.
Why?
Don't lie to
You're
the boy.
gonna love it, baby.
Season
Oh, I'm so excited.
Season 3 is a thing, and I will say nothing more on the subject.
A good thing.
Dude,
Right.
Carl. Don't lie.
I'm not.
No, you are, bitch, because it's...
What happened?
let me just explain to Bio and the
You can
listeners.
explain that you're fucking wrong and stupid.
I can explain how season 3 was the reason I couldn't finish my original rewatch 3 years ago, and season 3 was basically the reason why I wanted to start a rewatch podcast to force me to get through it.
No.
Smile. Please look forward to next
Shibuya
week.
has been dreading this moment the entire time.
Yeah, for real.
Uh-oh.
Hee hee. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, let's stop scaring the newbie and go straight into episode 93!
Season 2, episode 44.
Thank you.
Yeah, you said that I was like, oh no, did I watch the wrong episodes?
No, I always just have like the overall episode number because Yu-Gi-Oh.com sometimes is bad and has a broken episode. Please look forward to episode 96.
Yeah. Yeah, no, same. When I clicked on it, and I went, what the fuck? It's not going!
Yeah, I just went, wow, this is taking a while to load. And then I refreshed, and then it didn't load at all. And I was like,
and
well,
I had to go to Hulu.
I
I was
go.
like, all right, Hulu, you win this time.
Yeah.
I always watch mine on Hulu.
Oh, it's great.
Man, so Serenity sure was off fucking model, huh?
Yeah, Shora sent me an image of
happened?
Serenity
Yeah,
to
no,
remind me.
I missed it. What
It's
happened?
real bad.
Shora, send the image.
Please.
So when Serenity's doing her whole speech about Mai and about how things are getting really dangerous, they do a close-up of her face. And that is the close-up of her face.
so bad.
Horrifying.
It's real bad.
I wrote down, Serenity, why is your mouth so small and close to your nose?
News.
She looks like she has just smoked the fattest blunt.
Hey.
It is really funny.
Brother, I want tacos.
Big brother, bring me the cream.
What?
Yo, what?
I must eat the sour cream from the fridge.
Why is she now baby dragon?
She's always been
Just
baby
by the
dragon.
spirit of the dragon.
That's how she sounds to herself when she's high, because everything's slowing down. She's like, big brother, I want the weedy.
Big brother, bring me the fruit gummies.
I want the Starburst jelly bean.
Big brother, I know Merrick has fruit gushers. Please.
He hides them in his hair, brother. Get them, please.
What is happening?
We're off our
Glued them
fucking
to
rock.
his hair, brother. Please
I
get
feel like
me
I'm the only one that like didn't take a gummy or something before we started recording.
No, I didn't at all. I am
Oh.
completely sober. This is
I was
just
gonna
us
say,
being
you might be
stupid.
right. I took a couple.
Oh my god.
So, important note. My first... Sure, that's really good. Fuck. God damn it. I was trying not to make Serenity the thumbnail, but that's really good. At the very least, I have to put that
You
in
gotta
the
make
edit.
her eyes red.
Fuck. He's right. You have to. Okay. So,
Make the
important...
background cloudy.
Important first note in my episode 93 notes. I made popcorn before watching. It was fucking good popcorn. Like movie theater butter and shit. Delicious.
That's your note for the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Man, I
episode.
want some
That is
popcorn.
my first note for the
fucking
Yu-Gi-Oh
popcorn.
episode. Yes, Carl. My
Jesus
second
fucking Christ.
my second note
really fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel this time.
says the person who said that he blacked out at one point.
What's your notes for this episode? I ate some popcorn. It was really good.
Listen, when you
I mean, do you
start
not like
off,
popcorn?
when you start off your viewing experience with popcorn, it makes both the viewing experience and the popcorn better.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that's funny.
My second note is just quoting Duke Devlin going, because there's a mind-warping psycho on board, and just going, Duke do be spitting facts, though.
It's like, Dude's that guy that just shouts, I'm sorry, I thought we were in America. Freedom of speech.
What are we, some kind of suicide squad?
What are we, some kind of swordball squad?
Oh my god.
Chuck a dust at your head.
Oh my god.
Duke Devlin, but voiced by Alex Jones.
No!
Come back here, you son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
Carl, do not make me download Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes so that I can do the Frogs Gay bit with Duke fucking Devlin. I'm begging you.
But they're
Well,
like
what do you think
dice or
about this
something.
little Duke? Put water in some chemicals in the water to fuck the frogs.
It's actually dice.
Duke, what the fuck is wrong with you today?
And then it's just a photo of fucking Des Frog.
Did you forget your medication? I forget mine occasionally.
Important lore question, sure. What medication does Joey have to take?
Probably a lot, right?
Meth.
I mean, he's probably on something, right? Because he has that, like, all that grandiosity.
Kaiba
I
cork
mean,
methamphetamine.
possibly.
Make sure you get your dose today.
Oh my god. If Kaiba is just a dealer in this universe, that would be the best. Because how does one person make that much money off a children's trading card game? Well, we know the
going
answer,
back to-
idiots like us. But, you know.
Going back to like talking about Serenity, just like how they were like Merrick's trapped Mai's mind in the Shadow Realm. She's just like, poor Mai. Yeah, poor Mai. All right.
I mean,
I love that they're like starting to leave and she's like talking about her big role in this whole battle is just sitting beside an unconscious person. Like she launched off into this long speech and I was just like, you're just gonna sit there and play on your phone and I'm gonna
it is
pay attention.
really good, yeah. The best part was when I just listened to her giving this really impassioned, heartfelt speech, and I'm just like, Serenity, this speech is very nice, but when Merrick ambushes you in this room, you're going to be fucked.
When he comes in and he stabs her eyes out.
Yeah.
God, that'd be fucked up.
It would. I thought I wrote a note about Serenity in here, but I guess not.
Is it about how small her mouth is and how close it is to her nose?
No, it was about something else. Maybe it's in the next episode. I just want to be sure. Because I vividly remember writing this, and it was a good fucking note.
Well, I like that that Serenity's like, I'm gonna stay here because Shizu's gonna go up there, and if we have more than 4 females on screen, it would just blow people's minds.
Yes. Also, I double-checked. My note is good, but it's in a later episode, so that's fine. My very next note when they get to the top of the blimp is Kaiba, shut the fuck up.
All right,
I feel like that's most of these episodes in the dub.
Most of Kaiba.
Yes.
He's
Hey.
on screen.
Shibuya. Now
What's
you
up?
have to make Serenity the thumbnail because I just finished this.
Oh god.
Is that a trilby?
It's a sombrero.
Why is she wearing
Oh, okay.
Why is she wearing a fucking sombrero? And why did you add a gradient to the left side of the image? Oh,
Smoke.
that's the
Getting
smoke.
faded.
Okay.
You question
didn't
that,
see
but
the
you
eyes.
don't question the sour cream.
What?
I mean, you have to have sour cream with your tacos,
what?
obviously.
Gay Lee sour cream? What the fuck's wrong with that, Shara?
Hey, you guys ever like
Are you
take
homophobic,
like nacho
Troy?
cheese Doritos and then you like dunk it into cream cheese and eat it?
What?
No.
No, I've never fucking done that, Carl.
I had a friend who'd do that. and
It definitely
very
wasn't
weird.
you, right? Did he shove it in his
Yeah,
pockets?
a friend.
Was it like pocket cheese?
Was,
No, it was, if
he
it was
cream
pocket cheese, he
pockets?
wouldn't be my
Do we
friend.
have a rival to Feels cornbread pockets here?
If I talk to someone and they just pull out like not like a snack, they pull out like a bar of cheese from their fucking pocket, they're not my friend anymore.
No, listen.
I don't know who you are. Get away! Stop talking
Carl.
to me.
If somebody keeps a bar of cheese in their pocket and it's properly sealed, that's the caveat, then they are a powerful ally in dark times, and you should keep them close.
No, you see, if it was Slim Jims, that gives you protein. That'd be a lot more.
But cheese can go with most things and make them better.
Oh, shit, that's true.
Cheese
You'd be
is
like,
good.
man, these fries are good, but I wish they were cheese fries. They just pull out a bar of cheese.
Man just holds the cheese in his palm and goes, wait 30 minutes for this to heat up.
I will milk the cheese with my body.
There you go.
I feel like if someone pulls out something from their pocket that's not in a wrapper, it's just weird.
Yeah, no, it has
Yeah,
to be properly
yeah, it
sealed,
has to
otherwise
be,
it's
right?
fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. See, this is why we do a podcast together. We get each other.
Exactly.
At one point, I referred to Obelisk as Kaiba's hunky, chunky, blue-balled hubby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean,
I just wanted to put that knowledge out there.
Well, except for Carl. I know why the rest of us are on this podcast.
in fairness, though, Carl's not entirely wrong there. Kaiba really does just simp for the god card in his
I'm
deck.
alone.
It's just, I want to feel Obelisk meat smack against my forehead.
Well, I know what the episode preview for this week is going to be. Thanks, Carl.
Stop.
I have foreseen in the future that.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh no.
Why is it all white? All I see is white. Now, Cockalisk.
Don't call him Cockalisk. I'm drawing a fucking line.
I've changed my mind. I don't want the card back.
No, see,
No one will ever separate us,
draws
my
a-
hubby.
What?
no,
You'll always be with me, Obelisk.
I was just going to say, if Ishizu could see blue and white in her visions, maybe she wouldn't have lost the way she did. But, you know, that's getting ahead of ourselves.
You think a woman's gonna win a duel?
I gotta
You're
go.
right, I was an idiot.
Gotta get out of here. Oh man.
Like, they can't even have 4 women on screen at the same time. You think they're gonna let one win a duel? It's too progressive.
It is only 2002 after all.
That's true.
Or like 2001.
I like
I don't
Joey being racist in this episode.
Wait,
What?
really? What?
What?
He's just like, one Ishtar's bad enough. Who needs 2?
That's not racism. That's personal experience with people from that family.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Carl, I could say a name right now and you would fucking immediately take back your words.
No?
One Trump's bad enough, who needs two? I'm not going to put that in the episode, but just left the Discord call. My powers are too great. I win. I've won today. But yeah, you see how that's not any kind of offensive. It's just fucking facts.
All right, Shibuya.
Oh man, that was really good.
Just state the facts. Frogs are gay.
Oh my god, please stop.
New Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype gay frogs.
Yes.
Hell yeah, I'm down for that.
Hell yeah.
That's just Substitute.
I don't know what that is, so funny. Yeah, good one.
Substitute teacher.
You should look it up. It's a good card.
I'm going to after this. Thank you.
She's gonna forget.
No, I'll just write it in here.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
Substitute.
I'll just grab an image of it. That's like faster.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, right. I fucking love Substitute. I never knew it by name, but I have seen it before. Hell yeah. Change your heart, frog. Let's go.
And don't forget about Trade Toad.
This is really good. This frog archetype. Every time I think about them, I just feel better.
Great.
I love frogs.
Feel dopamine.
Anyway, back to the episode.
Oh right, yeah, we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Sister, help me! Ah! Shut up, fool!
I love it. No, what have you done to me?
Sometimes 4Kids acting is the best and the worst at
really
the
good.
same time.
Everyone over here has like something going on, and Kaiba's just like, why does everyone in my tournament have an ulterior motive? I just want to take the ancient Egyptian god cards for myself to become the most powerful duelist ever.
I do respect him just going, and I don't appreciate you using my tournament to solve your personal family issues, as if he doesn't have his own personal family issues that he had to solve last tournament arc, you know?
That he's about to solve again coming up soon. What?
I'm honestly surprised, like, that he didn't go and get his blood tested when she's used, like, you have ties to ancient Egypt, just so the next time he'd see her, he'd throw the test results down and be like, ha! Checkmate!
That would be funny as fuck.
Bitch.
That would be funny as fuck and very on brand for Seto Kaiba. And if Yu-Gi-Oh was written like 10 years later, I think that might have been a good thing. But because this was written in like early 2000s, and because it's mainly meant to be focused on the magic bullshit of the Millennium items, nah.
I love when he yells hocus pocus nonsense.
Yes.
Only Kaiba could say something so ridiculous and just still sound so serious.
Yeah. His voice actor does a damn good job of making
really
bullshit sound good.
And I love Marikoff on the side, like, she may have beaten me at this children's card game when I was a child, but now I'm an adult and I know how the game works.
Yeah. No, that really is the experience of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Huh?
Can I also say, Kaiba's, like, this is the most annoying I think Kaiba's ever been.
Yes, correct.
Very upset to say. But, like...
It's so unfortunate.
He destroys one monster that's in defense position, and he goes, look at me, beating you in this duel. What was that you were saying? And it's like, calm down, dude. You killed the defense mode monster. You both have the same life points still.
And
Are you good?
It's such a shame, because Sub Kaiba is actually tolerable, if not good in these duels.
Except for, the murder parts, but,
I mean, listen, we'll get to the murder parts when we get to the murder parts. For now, we got another game to play of Guess That Censorship. This time, Vorse Raider. What is his name in the Japanese?
Kamen Rider. I don't know.
I already said my bit in my intro.
What was your bit, Sean? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Carl?
The Predator.
No. Vorse Raider's name in Japanese, and don't ask me what this means, I don't fucking know, is Blood Vorse.
Like, play on words for blood force, or?
Maybe. But it's specifically Vorse.
The fuck is a vorse?
Right? I thought you were saying vor at first.
Violent horse, maybe? I don't fucking know.
Wiktionary.
Violent
There's
force.
nothing.
Yeah. I mean, literally, they changed it to Vorse Raider,
wait.
which is not that far off, but
Singular present subjunctive of vorsen. What is vorsen?
what is Vorsen?
What
Take us down
isn't
this rabbit
force?
hole.
To examine, look into, or to research scientifically.
Makes sense to me.
So, blood test?
The research raider.
Blood scientist.
He's the research raider. Force raider, but in a science coat.
Blood exam. Uh-oh.
Wah-oh.
Wow. Oh.
What?
Wah-oh. I absolutely love Kaiba just going, there was no way you could have predicted what I would do. And I'm just going, she predicted that you would put a face down on the field on turn 1. This is not that weird. This is not that out there. It's basically like a 50% chance anybody would do that. Kaiba, shut your
like
fucking
that.
mouth.
Necklace is way too OP. Except that
a little
half the
bit.
time it doesn't work. I didn't understand why it didn't work, by the way, actually.
There's actually an explanation for that in the sub.
Oh.
Shizu says outright, I'm not allowed to look into the future during a duel, which, given
What?
that the Millennium items are entirely built around the concept of dueling, actually kind of makes sense. Like, you can see the future before you enter a duel, but once you're in, the power is not able to be accessed.
Right now, editing.
But she
I'm
calls
sorry
it
about
like
the coughs.
the whole time,
Get
right?
fucked,
In the
idiot.
dub,
In the dub? Yeah.
because the dub is kind of stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
My
sure.
favorite part was when she did the swords revealing light and then said, "Let me enlighten you," and I went, "Ha ha ha!"
Got him.
That is pretty good.
And then I put my face into a bucket of water
Oh, you
and I
thirsty?
held it there for a little too long.
Carl, stop.
Ha ha ha! Funny.
Probably not the best way to like drink water, but at least you're hydrating.
Yeah, this is your reminder to stay hydrated.
Look, I'm a very thirsty boy.
To my co-hosts and to our listeners at home, please drink fucking water.
The ocean is a soup.
Or coffee. Coffee has water in it, so. That's
Yeah,
what I
it
do.
also has
Croutons.
caffeine, which dehydrates you, Bio.
You just drink more coffee.
Oh, good lord.
One of my old coworkers did that all the time. He's like, "Why do I need to drink water when I got coffee?" And I was like, "You're fucking insane. You're sick. You're disgusting. You're not human."
You know what else is insane and sick?
Joey Wheeler.
What?
No,
What-
no,
what do you got against
he's
Wheeler?
just stupid. But for kids, despite making sure that Crush Card Virus has the same art as in the real life card game, saying it's a magic card. Like, what the fuck, for kids? What the fuck? Crush Card Virus is not a magic card, you fucking imbeciles. We've discussed this.
Listen, even the
No, it's
Japanese
fine.
makes these mistakes.
No, because in the Japanese, it's a trap.
No,
Proper.
I'm saying in general.
Got him.
I mean, in general, yeah, sometimes. But, like, very explicitly.
Did you like
Purple is
when
trap.
Kaiba just played a trap card the same turn he was setting it? Just like a magic card?
Yeah, it's funny.
Wasn't that what Rock could do too? It's like superpower or something. Was like to attack on the same turn.
I mean, yeah, we'll get
Insane. Sorry.
to that. No, it's you're fine.
Yeah, Bio.
That is a plot point of a later episode, which the Japanese title of that episode is really raw. But
Yeah. Oh?
Got him.
that's coming up later.
I liked when well, first off, I liked when Joey was like, "I got a lot of words for Kaiba too, but there's a lady present." And I also liked just Kaiba drawing and Nishizu going, "You'll pass this turn," and he goes, "Yeah."
Is Shizu really just being out here like, that's right, bitch. Now you'll call me your dummy mommy.
Girl boss. No, maybe not that part. I would.
Listen, I appreciate a good dubism, and one of the best dubisms in this fucking set of episodes is Ishizu just going, "You need to learn to have patience, Kaiba," and Kaiba going, "I used up my patience waiting for you to show up tonight." And I went, actually, you know what? That's fair.
That
She
was
did take
funny.
a fucking long time to get there.
Dumb motherfucker.
What a fucking clown.
There's one of the monsters that she spawns sounds like Carl when he goes, "Yeah."
Correct.
I was listening to it, I was like, wait, that sounds like Carl. But my only other note for this was Merrick regretting being evil, fools in all caps, and at the end, Kaiba's head. Did you guys see this? At the end,
Who?
Kaiba's head like bobbles, but the rest of his body doesn't move at all. It was
I didn't
so
see that.
weird.
I did not
So
see
it's
that.
just like this weird like movement, and I'm just like,
I might have to go back
weird.
and look at that.
I just liked that they decided to end the episode by recapping how Ishizu gave him obelisk for no reason. I was like, all right, sure.
They did that much
Pacing, I
earlier
guess.
in the sub. So that's not the actual end of the episode.
But now that I know that the sub is like different than the dub, because I was like, what? How does
Yeah.
Merrick was like, she doesn't know, and I was like, what? But okay.
Fools! She doesn't know that I am Marikishta.
Can we also discuss how Virus Cannon was a trap card that they called a spell card? Which is
Yes.
also very fucked up. And in the sub, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's a fucking spell card. Eat shit for it, kids. Eat fucking shit.
Got him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was about to make fun of Kaiba talking all this shit, and then Tristan did it for me before I could write the notes. It was great.
I don't remember any of this fight except for the Carl part. That's what brought me out of my blackout. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, my last good note for this episode was just it's funny how him drawing obelisk seems to be like him calling on the heart of the cards given the flashback, even though he doesn't believe in any of that bullshit. Like, he doesn't even look at it and he knows it's obelisk, which is so fucking stupid.
Fucking stupid.
You know what else is fucking stupid?
Is it the next episode?
I mean, are we done with this episode?
Oh God, I don't know.
Sure. Are you done with episode 93? Can we move on?
Yeah, sure. You're okay. I haven't heard from you in a while. Okay.
Episode 94!
Season 2, episode 45.
I love all the mind games that Ishizu does with Kaiba. It's pretty
It's
good.
really good. Ishizu's brand of trickery and bullshit is the kind of thing that I aspire to do in my daily life.
They did a close up of Kaiba's face in a corner in one shot, and I was just like, this is fucking great. This is a funny ass picture.
Do you have that picture or no?
No, I don't.
Unfortunate. Okay.
Good job, Carl.
Honestly, the entire time is just so. This entire duel is just so fucking funny, constantly.
I'll cry.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Good.
My first two notes of episode 94, very important. Note one. I'm just sad that I finished my popcorn. That shit was good. And then note two, I predict that these popcorn notes are going to make me wish I could just eat a bag during podcast recording. And you know what?
That's what you're making me feel.
My prediction was correct. I saw the future when I wrote that note because now I'm craving the buttered popcorn.
God, shut up.
Sorry.
Joseph, bring me the book.
Joseph, I would like a bag of Orville Redenbacher's popcorn. His head is on the box, which leads me to believe that his head is in every bag I consume.
I want to eat Orville Redenbacher himself. I'm fucking hungry.
Joseph, I'm so fucking hungry.
One of my
Don't
notes is just, oh, Kaiba's starting to actually believe. Never mind. Oh, man. Because there's a couple of times where he's like, what? How did this happen? How did she? And then he's like, your mind games won't work on me. And I'm like, you're so stupid.
He is. It's very good.
But
That's
in the
why.
best way.
That's why when Exchange of the Spirit popped, I was like, hell yeah, get owned, get owned, Kaiba, you bitch.
There's a lot of big brain plays in these duels. The Kaiba just being like, all right, here's my Force Raider. I'm going to use Shrink on it, so when you destroy it, I can activate the Crush card virus. It's like, oh, that's more advanced than I gave the show credit for.
Yeah.
I was just like, cool, thing gonna happen. Kaiba win. Awesome. That was my thought process.
Also, Shizu's whole fucking, I knew you were going to try and destroy my whole deck, so you're going to get 6 cards as your deck now.
That was so good. I
Fucking...
Looking at Ishizu's whole strategy is really interesting because in the sub, Yugi has a line where he's considering why she's doing what she's doing, and he's just going, grave keepers keep the grave. Is that part of her strategy? And I just went, wow, actually it kind of is. That's really funny. But yeah, Kaiba just having 6 cards as his fucking deck and then just going, my name is on this fucking tournament. I am not allowed to be owned. It's really good.
I can't get kicked out of my own tournament. I'm gonna look like a loser.
I refuse to be owned. I'm not owned. I'm not owned.
Seto, you're turning into a corn cob.
Oh man. They're
Don't mind
turning
the-
into a dual card. Yeah, I think this is the point though when I blacked out. I was just like, what is happening?
That's fair.
This is like probably my least favorite duel of the two that we saw.
I mean, of the 2 that we saw,
man.
okay, that's fair. But I was
like
gonna
that
say, if
there were multiple fucking. Oh, sorry, Shibuya, go ahead.
oh no, that's fine. I was just gonna say, if this is one of your least favorite duels of Battle City, clearly you haven't been watching all of Battle City.
Well, what the fuck?
No.
I was gonna say that there's a lot of issues with like the hands and what cards are in them. Because I noticed, especially multiple times in this duel, I was like, hey, that card is in Ishizu's hand. Why is it in Kaiba's? Oh, hey, that card was in Kaiba's hand. Why is it over here? It's like, what's going on? It's crazy.
Trickery. She's using her Millennium necklace.
Fucking clown shoes nonsense.
Cards are... Like the virus card or whatever, the bomb card that Ishizu used on Obelisk
Yeah.
was in Kaiba's hand at one point, and I was like, wait a fucking second. How get there?
They can have multiple cards, right?
How's that? How you got that one there, dog?
I mean, they might both use it in their deck.
I don't know about that.
It's probably just they needed Carter to fill the hand, and they just used whatever they had on hand, which happened to be one of Ishizu's most important cards of this entire fucking duel. But, you know.
That happens a lot in
Correct.
Yu-Gi-Oh! That just happens a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh! That happened during the strings duel,
Yeah.
too.
Correct. I know it happens a lot, but I feel like at least for this episode, it happened more than normal. I could be crazy. That's probably what it is.
I'd also
I
just
smoked a lot of crack.
I'd just like to read out this quote that I wrote. I love seeing Kaiba be humiliated. Yeah. Just same Joey. It's very funny.
Oh, as like a first-time watcher, first-time donator, I do love that. I always thought that like Yu-Gi-Oh, when it just had like the eyes on the items, but I didn't know there was like a whole architect. So it always like weirds me out when I see just like the Millennium Eye just chilling on something. I'm just like, wait a second, that's supposed to be important.
It is kind of important, but also as far as duel monsters, remember that this was Pegasus's game that he created, and he had to look at that eye in the mirror every day.
He had an aesthetic.
So he probably just drew it on a bunch of monster designs he thought were neat and just went, you're one of my favorites.
Hey Shibuya, thank you for giving me an awful idea, by the way.
Oh.
At this year's fucking GDQ, I'm gonna donate, and I'm gonna donate with the fake name Baby Dragon, and he's gonna go kill the animals.
If it gets
them into
read on
chicken
stream,
nuggies.
Shora, we can have people refer back to this episode and go, holy shit, he did it!
He predicted the future. Wow.
You heard it here first, folks. Everyone needs to donate under the alias Baby Dragon and tell them to kill the animals.
No, that's just too menacing. You have to go, I don't know what these frames are, but kill the animals.
Bring me my chicken nuggies.
The voices in my head have told me to kill the animals.
I crave blood. Kill the animals.
I must feast and gorge on the Vorse blood.
The people who run GDQ are gonna get a whole bunch of these, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, it is concerning how like deep into this we're getting. So I'm gonna diffuse by reading out another quote that I really liked. Are you done? No, I will play another face down. Now I am done. And Shizu just having the absolute power in that fucking moment.
Correct.
See, Kaiba wants to be like the top because that's how he always pictures himself with Joey, but he's actually the bottom.
I mean, power bottoms do exist.
That's not Kaiba though.
Correct.
He wants to be a power bottom, but he's not.
I just jumping ahead a bit. I just love the Millennium Rod activating and just protecting Kaiba from losing the duel.
Yeah, the Millennium Rod just activates and go, you dumb motherfucker, I have to do everything for you around here.
Yeah, what was that?
That was the
a
spirit
mirror,
of the
right?
Millennium Rod.
Does that mean that that's like Kaiba's, that's supposed to be Kaiba's like true item, or?
Perhaps.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, we saw his ancestor holding it up and
I didn't see
fighting
that.
people.
I mean, yeah.
That was like a couple episodes ago.
Sure.
I missed it.
I think it was like the start of Battle City.
We do flash
I
back to the
remember it.
tablet in that moment, so I guess it's fair enough.
My only note in that is Kaiba taking LSD for the first time.
I made a note when she summoned Agito and I went, yo, Kamen Rider Agito. I have brain disease.
No, that's valid. Oh, we have another card whose name was changed for English. So
Was it Kelbeck?
no, Kelbeck is actually the same.
Oh, is it that?
Muko.
Yeah, Muko. I remember looking
Yeah.
that one up. I think oh god, I want to say it was something really stupid. I know there was one card that
It's not actually that stupid, I'll tell you that much.
It's Pharaoh Man.
was it? No, it wasn't Muko that I looked up. It was the drag down into the grave card.
Oh yeah, Michizure.
Yeah. I looked
Which is actually called
drag down into
Drag
the
Down
grave.
into the Grave, I believe. Yeah, no. Oh right, I had a note about that. I just went, oh right, that's really smart of 4Kids to leave the Japanese name to avoid telling people that it's actually supposed to be dragged down into the grave. Man, I can't look at Michizore the same way ever again.
Nice, dude.
But yeah, Muko. That trap with the dude holding his hand out. What is that called?
I don't know.
Stop. Attack.
Good one.
No, Carl, it's not stop attack. Well, fuck you too. All right. The card's actual name is Null and Void, which is, I think, what Muko means.
Probably.
So the more you know.
This was a really good way to end this duel.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Just the rod activating a Kaiba going, fuck Obelisk, I'm summoning the blue eye.
He's like, I see a stone tablet of my dragon. He's like, let me get rid of this Egyptian god card for my freaking.
Well, listen, that's his government-assigned duel monsters, kin. He has to.
I'm not owned. I'm not
Oh,
owned.
also I have a note. I don't know what this is about.
Oh.
It said Kaiba would kill himself if he thought someone was forcing him to stay alive.
I mean, Kaiba is one spiteful motherfucker, so you're kind of not wrong, I think.
So full of spite that he would die and then just be a fucking ghost haunting them.
Yes.
I told you I'd do it.
Damn right, and I would do it again.
I will do it again. Slits his ghost throat. Comes back as a double ghost.
He's like he's half as visible now. His opacity drops down by 50% every time. But yeah, can we talk about how gorgeous the effect of summoning Obelisk was? Just like the fact that it's the particles coming down and then the ray of light, and then he's just stanced up like a Chad behind Kaiba.
Oh, it's real good.
It's so good. All the effects for summoning the god cards in Battle City's finals are really good.
Yeah,
I don't think anything can ever beat Slifer wrapped around the fucking blimp, because
That was
That shit
freaking
was so
awesome. I love
fucking
that.
good.
Okay, but Ra, who's literally on fire.
okay. Yeah, and who cares about the fucking chicken?
A
I
rice
do,
chicken
motherfucker.
Wow.
But I is chicken.
Rice chicken. Rice.
Chicken rice.
Come on, rice chicken.
You wanna?
Something's wrong with the chicken.
Rice
Do you
chicken.
want to know how many good Kaiba lines they cut from the dub?
Oh no.
Too many.
I have like 4 written down here. One is Yugi snapping Kaiba out of one of his despair-induced, like, I can't win, she's gonna beat me, what the fuck? And then Yugi just going, I see a future where we fight in Battle City. And then Kaiba just like doing the fucking dumb smirk and going, then wait for me, Yugi, as he's about to like attack Ishizu, which, you know, the gays are supporting each other, we respect it.
We respect.
Kaiba about to summon Obelisk, just going, my pride, my soul, I decide my own future, and holy shit, that's so good. Literally
That's
beside
really good.
that line, I wrote, oh my god, why is JP Kaiba so much fucking better than English? As he's about to summon Blue Eyes, he just goes, Ishizu, I'll show you my servant that represents my pride and soul. Which is really good, because he literally sacrifices a god just for this fucking dragon. Thank you to the one guy who decided to rev his engine and drive down the street. Motherfucker. Okay, and the last line is after he wins, he just goes, if you succumb to the future, there is no light, which I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's deep.
Damn, I'm 15 and it's deep.
Yeah, I just wrote Kaiba. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, Kaiba?
I'm just thankful this was only a 2-episode duel, because I could see them trying to stretch it out longer than this, and I would not want that.
I'm thankful they did not stretch it out. Literally, my last note of the dub watch was a good, concise 2-parter. It's been a while since we had one of those. Thank you. Are we good?
You guys know Kaiba can read?
I love that. I really, really like the interactions between Kaiba and what's his name? Yugi.
What's the main
Yami.
character of Yu-Gi-Oh's name?
Yugi is small boy,
They're so
Yami is tall
good.
boy. Yeah, they're very good interactions. The
This is
fact
right
that
at the end
it's-
of that duel. They just like walk past each other and do that like anime showdown
Yes.
talk. It's so good.
The
Love
fact that Yami just on multiple occasions had to go, Kaiba, stop being a dumb fucker, and Kaiba just going, shut up, Yugi. Oh, I love it.
Order.
Are we good to move on?
Sure, you have any more notes?
Yep.
Listen, I
Episode
when I got
95.
so okay. Last night when I did my fucking viewing, I did it after a long fucking day at work and going to Friday Night Magic with my boyfriend. I was exhausted, so I didn't take notes.
What is Friday Night Magic?
Magic the Gathering.
Magic
Is
the
that like-
Gathering.
Oh, sounds like you had a great time.
Okay, I didn't know if that was like.
Season 2, episode 46?
Yes.
Okay, just make
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. That's the one.
That was my first note, by the way, is that Kaiba can just suddenly read.
Yeah, my first note is really good. It's just, oh fuck, Kaiba gained the knowledge of the bilinguals using the Millennium Rod.
It's not the only thing about Kaiba that's by is his lingual.
I never learned how to read. What the fuck?
I love how he's just like. He like thinks being president of a company is cooler than being an ancient magician, like being in that line. It's like what?
Imagine being that loser.
He's like, this is stupid. I'm like, that is so cool.
It's like, yeah, I want to be Iron Man instead of Doctor Strange. What are you, stupid?
No, I want to be rich and support my friends with my billions of fucking dollars, idiot.
Got him.
Well, no, if you were Tony Stark, you'd just be an alcoholic.
I mean, also true, but I would
least
also
for a
have
little
the
while.
money to support myself with a therapist.
There you go. You have my card. Well, actually, that's a conflict of interest.
No, you just hand me your card, and it's just, I don't know, Monster Reborn. It's just like, call me, and I'm like, there's no phone number on this bio. What the oh, wait, he's gone. What the fuck?
So I'm very proud of this episode because they finally had 4 female characters on the screen at the same time.
They did.
And I wrote, oh no, 4 females on screen, the prophecy's been fulfilled, the end days have come.
This is the moment I realized that Serenity has the same voice actor as Amy Rose from Sonic X, and I was losing my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
For
I have a
kids,
note about
dub
Serenity.
reuse.
Yeah, what?
Serenity starts talking about, like, we can't use anger and hatred because that's what I'm like, shut up, Serenity. Don't be a square. Anger and hate are the only power source I need.
Oh god, there's 2 of them. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Shibuya single mother of 2.
Silence your fucking mouth. I just listened to Serenity preach this all, was not really super interested, and then she said the line, when I took off my bandages, this is not what I wanted to see, and I just went, put them back on, big brother, please. Sight is a curse and I want to be free of it.
I said put the bandages back on, Serenity, the world is too ugly. So good.
It's really good.
Big brother, I hate the world. Please blind me again.
Only if you blind me half. Christ. What I was waiting for was Duke to just look at Shizu and be like, so, what do those heels do? And for her to just be like, no thank you, 2 inches isn't enough. Just walk away.
Christ.
Oh, this is the episode with the flashback. This is a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah,
This is
Tombkeeper lore.
interesting. Yeah.
Babby Ishtar time.
And with shitloads of
It's-
bad
it's-
censorship.
It's real
Really?
bad censorship.
What?
There's a lot, yes. But
Man, I'm so ignorant.
the things that they did not censor are still very fucked up. Like the fact that one of Merrick's first lines in the flashback is, I want to live like a normal person for once. And I just went, wow, that's actually really fucked up. Huh.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
I love the whole time he's very clearly supposed to be holding the knife that's hidden in the Millennium Rod, and it's like, what's going on there?
It's so bad. The last episode we
They just
watched,
short-
it's so bad how they redrew the worst looking end of the rod that I've ever seen in MS fucking Paint.
Yeah, I totally missed that.
But also, she has a line when they get to the surface, and she's just like, "What is this? What is this darkness that I'm feeling?" And I'm just like, "Shizu, have you never played Kingdom Hearts? You know, the closer to light you get, the greater your shadow becomes. All that."
It was like a Shizu just like looking at Merrick and going, Merrick, we can't go out there. If Father finds out, we'll get the reeds.
Oh, Carl, don't
Not
worry.
not knowing that he actually pulls out a fucking.
He's
whip.
actually, yeah, we'll get there. It's fucked
I
up.
was like, oh shit! He
How
actually
much shit
whips
they
the shit
censor.
out of him.
Yeah.
I was like, God, it's so fucking crazy. Ugh.
I'd also like to know how Shizu specifically knows so much about the outside if she was also a member of the Tombkeeper family.
Same. Like, what the fuck? How do you know what? Do you guys have a hidden TV in there your dad sits in front of? You have like a fully furnished pad down there. You just don't let Merrick go in
You
there.
just watch a shitty Wheel of Fortune reruns.
They just have an actual fully furnished house down there, and they're just like, Merrick, you sleep out here on the stones. You're the one who has to watch.
Oh my
Not
god.
us.
The last part of the Tombkeeper's initiation happens once you have a son. That means you get access to the forbidden bachelor pad.
That's why his dad's just like, I don't want to deal with these kids. I gotta go back to my pad. Can't miss my telenovelas.
Oh my fucking god. Now I'm just picturing this man sitting down at 2 p.m. on a Thursday for his fucking telenovelas. It's really good, dude.
I don't understand a word they're saying, but I like it when they yell at each other.
No, he's specifically watching Indian soaps, so he gets to see the fucking insane editing.
Oh, the Yuki editing, it's great.
Oh, it's really funny. It's also just kind of sad when you see that Merrick like picks up the magazine with the motorcycle and sees a man on a motorcycle on TV, and you realize that that's why he had a moped when he was coming into Battle City.
Yeah.
Ishizu, what's this weird box?
That's a TV, Merrick.
What's that guy doing on the TV?
We're going to a different stall, Merrick. Don't look
say
at that.
It's too late. I've already seen
hold on.
enough.
Sure.
What is he doing with his rod?
Hold on, because I'd like to point out that in the sub, there's maybe the best case of asset reuse I've ever fucking seen.
Uh-oh.
When Merrick approaches the TV, you know what they played? You know what they fucking played? Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me actually pull it up on YouTube.
Well, when Merrick started running off, I was just like, that's when a guy jumps out of an alleyway and stabs Merrick in the liver and takes off with his magazine.
Sister, look, there's a book on the ground.
Did they really? The
They
fucking
did,
Two Worlds
with the
music?
guy on the motorcycle, yes.
That's really good. Holy shit.
Oh, is that why he was making motorcycle sounds?
Yes.
They're like walking down the steps and he's like, man. I was like, what is he doing?
But yeah, imagine seeing this American dude with like a Harley and a leather jacket and then hearing the fucking ole! That was fucking whiplash if I've ever felt it.
Sister, look, there's a book on the ground. What is a yaoi?
That's mine. Get this one here, older.
Sister, what was that man doing to that other man?
Don't worry about it.
You see, when two people like each other very much. You know the Millennium Rod?
I know I'd like to get out of this bit, thank you.
Please.
I would like to absolutely get out of this bit.
Now, Merrick,
And
I
just-
need you to forget everything you saw while we were up here.
Sister,
Yes, brother?
someday I shall escape from the tomb, and I shall too become a motorcycle-wearing yaoi.
Fucking Kel.
You know what my favorite part of this episode was? Shoddy!
I also
I
just
add that in all caps. Shot.
let me copy
isn't that the
paste
next
my
episode?
note. It's just
Let
shoddy.
me copy paste my note. There it is.
I'm putting all of our notes on screen right now.
Mine's just.
Shoddy. I've infected everybody on this podcast. It's delicious. I've won. So yeah. So Merrick and Shizu arrive, and in the sub, the back of his robe is torn, and he is bleeding, and he is collapsed from his wounds, and Merrick's dad has a fucking whip in his hand, and he just goes, "You're next, Merrick."
The reeds, sister! The reeds!
But
Oh yeah, Odeon's just on the ground, weakened, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Yeah, he
by
just
the
like
Millennium
roughed him
Rod.
they
up in the
redrew
dub.
his fucking shirt, by the way.
No, that guy probably like shoved that up his ass.
Yeah, no, because in the sub, I'm pretty sure Merrick's dad literally whips him to near death.
He literally whips him. It shows him being whipped and collapsing from his wounds and going, "Look what you made me do to this boy. It's your turn now, son." And then Dark Merrick comes out and catches the end of the fucking whip with his bare hands and just goes,
I actually,
"Thanks, Dad."
that's one of the scenes that I watched in Japanese, except I like looked it up on YouTube and someone uploaded it in like 7 parts.
Of
So it's
course.
just this like 20-something second long video just showing this.
That's actually very on brand for
I was like,
early
this
anime
is
like
funny as
Yu-Gi-Oh.
hell.
Oh, that's funny. What else?
Hey, so this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh related, but damn if this ain't just a really fucking funny tweet.
Oh.
Somebody went to a Sonic in Albuquerque, and the drive-thru had a sign on it that read,
Oh,
"We
yeah.
are short-staffed. Please be patient with the staff that did show up. No one wants to work anymore."
Yeah, apparently it's because they like the manager there gave himself a raise or something like that, and then everyone else was like, "Well, what the fuck? We get like nothing," and then they just all walked. because they don't have a
Fucking
union.
hell.
Much respect.
Something along
Honest,
those lines.
mad respect to those fucking workers. That's the exact level of shit I wish I could pull.
Workers hold the power.
They really do. Like, it's...
Unionize.
I remember when...
Remember.
Huh?
Remember, everyone, unionize.
You know what else holds power?
Don't listen to bozos.
My big, gigantic rod.
Oh, the rod has force powers. Pretty cool.
I was really hoping the effect they used for the freezing effect on the rod wasn't real, but
Yeah, it's such a bad effect.
It's a dumb, bad effect, but it's really
very
funny.
bad effect, but it exists in Japanese also.
But I'd also like to say, the fact that in the dub, the way Ashizu explains Odeon collapsing from his wounds is just, but my father had already weakened him with the Millennium Rod, and I'm like, what? As in, like, beat him over the head with it a couple times?
That's what I thought.
Oh my god, Odeon, what did my father do to you with the rod? Oh my god, did he carve that fucking S?
Can we stop implying?
What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? I was going to make a joke about him carving that S symbol every child in the world knows.
The cool S? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay,
What did you
listen.
think I was going to say? Did you think I was going to
Shove it in his ass.
Carl has poisoned my brain to think that exact thing. Thank you, Carl, for demonstrating what you've done. Anyway.
Shibuya and Carl are really out here setting LGBT rights back a few fucking centuries.
What the
And I'll
fuck are
fucking
you...
do it again.
Look,
What?
A, the A isn't even said in the acronym most of the time, so what the fuck rights am I setting back? B, I've been poisoned by the jokes we've made on this fucking podcast. If anything, you're setting LGBT rights back, bitch.
Imagine being the silent A in LGBT, not the fully functional B. LMAO.
That the start of that always makes me think that Carl is just wheezing.
Oh, close.
Anyway,
Dangerous.
I'm also probably going to Photoshop the cool S on Merrick's back, so please look forward to that. and in the dub, I literally wrote, excited to see how Ashizu was literally forced to watch Yami Merrick murder their father. And then in the sub, it's just like, oh, she was knocked out, so she didn't have to watch Merrick kill his own dad using the Millennium Rod's knife.
I'm very glad that you told me that there's a knife in there, because fucking watching him walk towards his dad and grab the end, and then it cuts away to the moon. I'm like, yeah, okay. They didn't want to redraw.
No, there's a knife in that rod. Also, he literally is slumped down on the wall as a bloody corpse. He leaves a trail of blood from where he fell onto the ground, collapsed as a damn corpse. It was fucking hilarious that they had to censor that. And also, it's fucked up thinking that Ashizu probably woke up alone in that tomb just to her dad's corpse.
Just your dad's corpse. Oh no.
But Odeon, when his hands are bound and he's like grabbing Merrick, he literally says in the sub, "Merrick, please don't look."
Yes.
Which is extra fucked up. And then Shadi appears from the corpse of their dad. Shadi,
What?
In the sub, Merrick is looking at his dad's corpse and crying, and then Shadi becomes visible from like in front of the corpse.
Yeah, you know in the dub when he just starts rising from the floor. Yeah, where the floor is, there's supposed to be a dead body slumped there.
Yes, and a very
dad.
visible blood stain on the wall. It's really fucked up.
Yikes. That's dang.
I was gonna say, just imagine beating the shit out of your kids and threatening their lives and branding them for life, and when they turn on you, you're just like, my child, please don't do this to me. I'm a little dad, and it's my birthday. I'm a little birthday dad. You deserved it.
It's also really fucked up how in the sub, Shadi literally just goes, "The Pharaoh's soul gave you this destiny," and I go, wow, no wonder Merrick wants to fucking kill the Pharaoh. Thanks, Shadi.
Thanks.
Shadi really just popping out like, hey, look at me. I'm one of those birthday cake strippers, but worse.
Happy Death Day. Oh.
Look, that movie's actually not bad. But
I haven't watched that. Was it good?
It's actually pretty good.
Isn't there like a happy birthday or happy death day too or something?
There is, and it actually makes sense.
Happy Death Day
It's not just a dumb sequel. It actually works with the premise of the original movie.
That's cool.
You've also, from all of this, reminded me of the Bye-Bye Man, so thank you, I guess.
Don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't
I
say
was
it.
just about to bring that.
Did you guys ever watch Ma? That one was, I didn't like
It's
Ma.
so bad.
I don't know if you guys saw that one.
I haven't watched Ma, but I've heard about it.
Bio, you ever watch Teeth?
I have heard of Teeth. I didn't watch it though.
It's a good
What?
movie.
Have you watched VHS?
I did. That's the movie that made me pass out in my room.
Yeah, it was.
Oh really?
And I
I've
pissed
seen all.
myself.
I think I've seen all 3 or all 4. Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are insane.
I got to the part in VHS where they're like harvesting organs from a girl or something, and I was like, "Oh, that's gross." And because it was like so hot in my room and I was dehydrated, I leaned my head back, just like I'm not gonna look at this, and woke up on my floor covered in piss. I was
Have you
like, "Oh,
seen the
well."
one where like there's an alternate universe where like everyone's genitals are just monsters?
What?
What the fuck are you? Do you mean that music video with the pool?
No. He makes. I think it's in the last one. I think it's like VHS viral, and he creates like a portal, right? And he like goes to the other side, and like everyone's like. So the women have like vaginas that like are half of their body and can like open up and eat people.
Oh,
and
teeth.
then no, and then I can't remember what the penises are, but they're also just like monstrous. Anyway, those are
That sounds terrible.
Those are a
Thank you
trip.
for sharing.
yeah.
I hate that.
Anyways, Yu-Gi-Oh.
So, Shora sent this to me in DMs, and I just went, Shora, please, yes, get us off this topic. Send it to the main Discord.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
What's so bad about my
I like
topic?
The Tomb Keeper's secret.
I like the Shizu giving Yami some new bling.
Well, no, she gives it to Yugi.
I don't need this
Oh, same
anymore. You
difference.
can have it. I don't really want it. You can have it.
He's just a little guy. It's his birthday. He's a birthday
dri-
boy. Give him a little
He just goes, "Hey,
necklace.
Taya, try this out for me." And she puts it on, and then her eyes just grow wide. She goes, "Oh God, why would you do this to me?"
Hey, would you like a necklace?
Oh yeah, sure, Yugi. I'd love a necklace. I can see everything.
I could see. Oh.
I have seen the truth.
Yeah, I thought the item passes over to the winner of the duel, right?
I
Or is
think
it
you could
only
choose
for
to
shadow
give it up
games?
also.
I mean,
Okay.
if you're dueling for rights to the item, yes. But I think it was just something to do with her losing meant that she lost the power to use the item in the first place. So she was just like, "Here, Yugi, it's yours."
It's not. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
She's like,
I mean,
I don't want this.
literally
I
her
don't
job as a
actually
Tomb
wanna
Keeper was
see
just to
everything.
guard the item until the Pharaoh came back, and the Pharaoh's back. So lo and fucking behold, there it is.
Oh, that
Bio,
makes
I thought you were
sense.
saying I don't care about this. About Shibuya's explanation, I was like, "Wow, that's fucking rude."
Also, this is where I wanted to do the 2 meme with Axel just holding both Millennium items.
Oh, that is really good. That is
Hey,
really good.
Shibuya.
Two.
Hey, Shibuya. I just found a tweet that feels like our weird joke representation of Taya, and I hate it.
Oh no. Please send
Oh,
it.
no.
Once you're married, you are one flesh with your husband. Take your husband's last name. You aren't one flesh with your dad. Have the same bank accounts. You are his, and he is yours. Act like one flesh.
Yeah, that is kind of just
I
our
hate
portrayal
this.
of Taya in a nutshell.
Yogi, give me the seed.
I also just want to bring up how fucked up it is of Joey to just say that Merrick was a spoiled brat. And I'm just going, did you hear the same explanation I did, motherfucker? Because he's the exact opposite of that, and that was the entire problem.
Hey, listen,
You know what was more
we
fucked
all
up than
grew up
that?
with abusive parents. My dad used to throw liquor bottles at me all the time. Read the manga, it's the real fucking thing.
Yeah, genuinely, Joey's
Oh,
dad was an alcoholic and abusive. So there is
no.
that.
Same. You know what the most fucked up thing was?
Oh no!
Them shortening the Millennium Rod and removing the sheath from Merrick's other hand.
Yeah,
Just got
no,
his
it's
arm
so
up
funny.
awkwardly, like,
Yes, look at my
He's
bicep.
just holding it.
Hey.
He's just holding it up like, yes, here I am.
Hey, look at this Millennium stub. Isn't it neat?
by the way, Shibuya, I'd like you to know that fucking S picture. I put it on Twitter, and it perfectly cropped it so you can't tell until you click on it.
No,
People are
that's
gonna
the
get fucking
best.
tricked with that. I have to retweet that now. Hold on. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I'm retweeting that right now.
Fucking Rosenthorn already just like, God damn it, sure.
Post that there.
Delicious.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even see that.
It's so good. It crops itself perfectly to just focus on the top two images and not the back. What else?
Oh, and I have the fools. They didn't realize I could go inside Bakura.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Bakura.
But yeah, the rest of this episode, I'm just like, what is happening? How is Yu-Gi-Oh just making up rules as it goes along?
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's super raw. I loved it. It was cool.
I like
So it was
when
funny.
Yami Merrick was like, I'm just gonna, now that I've stopped Bakura, I'm gonna go stab Odeon. And then he just gets frozen by Bakura, and he goes, I can't move enough. All right. Damn, dude, couldn't wait to get that one out, huh?
Yeah. It's there's a lot of stuff that got cut out from the sub to the dub that's actually just really cute. Like, instead of Joey just going, odds are one of us is gonna have to duel Merrick, and it's fucked up, and I just go, yeah, the odds are 2 and 3, idiot, count. But also, there's a line where Serenity literally just goes, why don't you ask Ishizu to see whether you two will duel? That would be neat, huh? And I thought that was very cute, and then it's just, that segues into Ishizu being like, yeah, I can't see the future anymore. My Deus Ex Machina bullshit's gone.
Your SOL.
Man, if I had one of the
SOD.
Millennium items, I would never duel. Just so I don't
would
lose
duel
my
all the time.
power.
That's valid. That's a smart
Like,
thing
nah,
to do.
it's okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I want that eye.
You know what you duel them in? Command board. Because no one's going to take you up on that offer. You win.
I want that eye just to fuck with people.
Hey, Shibuya, tiny update.
Oh.
Fucking
Oh.
Dr. Aggro just liked the fucking Merrick S.
Delicious. Yeah,
Great.
I saw it. Oh, that's good.
Oh, man. That's
Season 2, episode 47.
The only thing I know about Dr. Aggro is he sometimes sits in with
He scares me.
he sits on
That's
those...
just because he's ginger.
You should fear him for more
on
reasons than
those,
his hair.
What's it called? The
Armchair devs.
They do that like indie... Yeah, armchair devs. That's the only thing I know about
It's
him.
terrifying, the power he wields on that fucking show.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
I respect him, but I also fear him
I
very
don't know
much.
anything about him.
It's go watch Armchair Devs Silent Hill and you will regret everything.
I think I watched that one. That's
just watch
good.
any of them. They are all physical assaults.
Any of them that Aggro is in,
Still
he
scares
brings
me.
out the knife and stabs you with it live. It's great.
I don't know anything about Feel either, but he scares me a lot.
Yeah, feels also a little bit scary.
Like, feel these nuts.
Jesus Christ.
This is the episode.
Well, hold on, you're getting ahead of yourself because I have I have one last note that I think is important enough to actively bring up.
Mm-hmm. Let's hear it.
My very last
I'm
note.
gonna judge it.
My very last note of episode 95. Unauthorized gay dueling. Fuck yeah!
I was super excited for this one.
You gonna judge that, Carl?
Yeah, you get a pass.
Thank you. Homophobia loses today.
I was about to say, I was gonna say, oh, man, that was a close one, Carl. You're almost a homophobe.
All right. 3 of my 8 notes for episode 96's dub are just about how it's broken on Yu-Gi-Oh.com and how I
Same.
had to go to Hulu.
Yeah, same. I was just like, I have to stop working on Yu-Gi-Oh.com. I had to sign up for Hulu, I guess.
Yeah,
Super nice quality, though.
no, the quality is really good on Hulu. It's surprising.
And then I was like, wait, even though I'm paying, they're going to show me unskippable ads. And then they didn't. And I was like, oh, all right, nice. Let's go.
Y'all getting fucked over with just not having
If
Hulu.
you use browser version, you can just like skip through it.
Nice. Hell
You
yeah.
just have ad block on, and it just doesn't.
Same with
Okay,
Crunchyroll.
so we're not sponsored, but
yeah?
Hulu legitimately just good service. If you have Spotify,
Don't
if
talk
you have
about
Spotify Premium, you can just go ahead and get Hulu with it. It's good shit.
Yeah.
I use Spotify Premium all the fucking time. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to watch along
Imagine
with
using
us,
Spotify and not just having the same 800 songs you've listened to since middle school on
I
your
also
phone.
like to listen to podcasts, Carl.
I do too. I just opened Google Play.
Speaking of Spotify, we're on Spotify. Check us out on Spotify if you haven't seen us on Spotify.
Check us out. Check us out on Google Podcasts.
Are we on Google Podcasts?
Oh, leave
No.
us a rating on one
On
of those.
iTunes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Review us.
Give us a 1-star, 2-star. You know?
Review us. We can't be nearly as bad as some of the fucking subpar podcasts I've listened to.
Why do you listen to them then?
Wow, sure.
Real talk, I go through so many different fucking like audio drama podcasts now at work. This feels like a scripted advertisement now, but Christ.
Have you heard
Just
of
listen to Face
Have you heard of
Jam.
Night Vale? Welcome to Night Vale.
Yes, of course I've heard of Welcome to Night Vale.
Why do you say of course? Is it
Because
popular?
it's really
It was
popular.
huge in 2014, specifically on Tumblr.
It's funny. That makes sense.
Bio, they
One
were
of my
literally
like.
they were literally supposed to be one of the guests at the infamous Dash Con,
Yeah.
and they backed out because they didn't get paid in advance.
Ooh.
So let me
Which good on
I
them.
heard about it last year from a friend
let
who
me take a
loves like those. I don't know.
let me take a brief like off topic for you guys for a second.
We've been on off
Okay.
topic for 20 minutes.
Fuck you, don't care.
We're getting another 2-hour episode. Okay, I'm just resigned to it now. That's fine. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
listen to a shitload of podcasts at work because it makes the days go by quicker. And one of the ones I listened to and finished recently, okay, so the funny part of this is just I was at work listening to the podcast. This woman walks up to me while I'm doing my job, and she's just going on and on. She's like, I love your hair. It's so pretty. I normally wouldn't like blue hair, but you know, you just pull it off so well. I saw you in the light earlier, and you were just so gorgeous. And then she hits me with this. Well, I just wanted you to know that you made me very happy today, and I bless you in the name of Jesus.
Oh no!
The podcast I was listening to was called Finding Satan.
This is a scripted fucking bit. This cannot be real.
This is real. Finding
my
Satan on
God.
Spotify. It's mid. I'd say it's like a 5 out of 10. It's a relatively okay story that has a shitload of audio issues that make it really hard to listen to, and a vague ending that pissed me the fuck off, because I hate it when they do the vague, we are not going to tell you what the fuck happened ending, but we're going to tease that there's more to it.
Listen to Face Jam. They eat food and rate it.
Listen to Red Web. They talk about
They burp into the
They
microphone.
talk about occult stuff and mysteries. Red Web, very good.
Red Web's really good.
Listen to us. Eventually, we'll get back on topic to Yu-Gi-Oh.
No.
Bitch, we spent like 2 hours on Yu-Gi-Oh.
Welcome to Mishandling the Microphone, episode 1.
Carl, we'll do that on off weeks where we can't watch, but we just want to fuck around for 2 hours. I'm genuinely willing to do that as filler episodes of this podcast.
Honestly, doing a secondary series where just like the fucking mishandling the microphone thing, that's actually a really fucking fun idea. Just a general chatter podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what else is a good idea?
What?
Season 2, episode 47.
Thank you.
My first
Holy
note is
fuck.
Shadow Duel.
Do.
Didn't say that right, but I love Shadow Duels. They're so cool.
They're so good.
My next note is I'm me, he says. Because it's like
Yeah.
Merritt talking about himself.
He'll be expecting me to use my destiny board, so I'll use something else. This fool doesn't realize I've swapped out the majority of the cards in my deck.
Yeah.
Speaking of deck, it was great watching Joey fucking deck Tristan in his fucking sleep.
It was really good.
Fuck you, don't touch my sister. Don't touch her.
Oh, it was great.
Can we?
Hey, real question.
What?
Why is Bakura's eyes big?
What?
So he can see you
Bakura's
better.
eyes, they go to his ears just about. His eyes big.
All the better to see you with.
Evil boy have big eyes.
Huge eyes. Like, scary. If he opened those things wide, they'd be like 80% of his face.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
Lucky for us, he never exerts that much power. He's a fucking jobber at best.
Got him. You fucking loser.
But also, Bakura just being really pissed off by Yami Merrick and then holding the F from the Destiny board set is just really funny because it's almost like a gesture of fuck you.
It was really good.
It's really neat. Sometimes dubisms are good, and sometimes changing death into final means we get moments like that.
I like baby Merrick off on the side. He's like, I'll win my body back because my dad's spirit's been following me around and he won't stop talking about how he stabbed him and it's so annoying. Please free me from this hell.
My son, you are such a disappointment.
Go away, father.
And every time Shadi's just like, you've taken the first step to walking down a dark path. I'm like, I swear to God, I keep thinking he's going to say you've taken your first life.
Yummy Merrick just goes, damn right, and I do it again, fucker.
If I had a dime for every time someone told me I've taken my first life, I'd have a dime.
Oh no.
I'd have 20 cents, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Who was it?
Tom Brady.
So while he says I was occupying Teo's mind, and he just makes it sound so normal.
Yeah, no,
That's pretty funny.
this entire arc is just Tea's agency is corrupted. We're not going to talk about how fucked up that is.
Also, they just compare dick sizes instead of starting the shadow game for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, no, they gotta size each other up before they have an honorable duel among men.
I'm evil. Oh, so you're evil? You stab your own brother to death, evil?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't have a brother, but I would do it.
I don't have a brother anymore.
I don't have a brother, but I am rip the golden eyeball out of somebody's eye socket, evil. Oh, shit.
I ate knives for breakfast without any milk.
Honestly, Yummy Merrick and Bakura at the Salty Spittoon would be really fucking good, actually.
And then fucking
who's
like
the one judging them both?
Ghost Tiny Merrick is just like,
And I'm evil, too. I ride a
Give me a
motorcycle.
Mokuba.
Merrick, please
Shibuya.
don't.
Wah.
Boyfriend's duel.
Boyfriend's duel. Boyfriend's duel. Boyfriend's duel. Fuck yeah.
Eat shit, zombie goblin.
Yeah.
Dumb bastard.
Can I also just discuss how in the sub, when Bakura's just like, someone needs to speak with you, Merrick just goes into this whole speech about how he needs to atone for what he did. And he acts like really sympathetic towards his own father, and I'm just like, this is not fucking deserved. He was an awful piece of shit, and you don't really need to atone so much as just recognizing that what you did was fucked up, despite how fucked up what he did to you also was. It almost feels like they're trying to redeem his dad from what he did, and that's not cool.
Correct.
Anyway, continue. I just had to bring up how bad that was.
The fucking... What was the trap card that Bakura used that made the god-awful face show up?
Oh, yeah.
I loved that god-awful face, and then, I'm just gonna use remove trap, idiot.
He removed trap, go burr. It was real good.
And Bakura looking at his arm and going, you turned me to half a Rayman.
I love how he's like, you thought you hurt me? Take a look at your arm.
And he just goes, this isn't hurt. It's just gone. What did you do, Doodle Bob?
I hate anytime they close up on Merrick's face and it's just like the fake Joey face but with a lot more veins.
Ooh, don't call it the fake. Don't call it the fake Joey face. You know the Joey face, Bio. Let me put the emote in chat for you to witness because it's that face.
It gets close to it.
What face?
That face.
He gets like, yeah.
Stop.
It's like a little small.
face.
Like Merrick's is a little smaller and more like sunken in, but it's still terrible.
Oh no, Merrick went onto my layer in Photoshop and
That
erased
face,
my
okay.
arm.
I love that Merrick is just this world's version of Jigsaw.
Yeah. Where do you think Arcana got it from? It's also very good how in the sub, Bakura just goes, listen, do you care if I burn your body to ashes? And Merrick goes, I don't. And then Bakura's like, good, I don't have to hold the fuck back. And before having his trap immediately owned with removed trap.
Yeah, it's a good duel. Good duel. I love this one.
Very good duel. I also just like had a moment where it was just completely serious with me writing down, okay, now I'm just imagining a shadow game where your opponent beats you without ever having to attack, specifically because they run a mill deck and you just go from 100 to 0 in a second with your whole body and soul gone. Which makes me want to run a mill deck now, which is fucked up.
Don't do that.
I know. It would be evil, huh?
Or we do need to do another dual stream soon.
We do. We need to figure out one day that we want to do it, and then we need to potentially
I have
film
like
that.
well, in this airs, I'll have 1 week left in school, and then I'll be like so free.
Nice.
I liked when Merrick used a card to draw more cards, and then drew Pot of Greed and went, I'm just gonna set another card face down, and what are you doing?
I also fucking said, bro, just use your Pot of Greed to draw on your fucking God cards, you idiot. You fucking clown, you fool, you absolute pathetic fuck.
And Bakura's whole fucking, all right, here's my puppet master. I can summon back 3 monsters, and now I'm gonna use this card to put Ra in your hand and use exchange to take Ra. I was like,
it's a good,
bro, what the fuck?
There are a lot of good combos in the last part of Battle City.
That was crazy.
It's funny.
I'm like Bakura, listen, don't go for style, just fucking dunk on him.
Well, no, listen. Because they couldn't attack the turn they were summoned anyway, and he want funny bird. He want his boy.
What he should have done is attacked with all 3 of his monsters the second turn, and then in his main phase 2 summoned Ra.
Actually, not a bad idea. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Very fair. Unless Merrick would have had something to destroy them, but you know. It's fine.
Still had Puppet Master. I mean, unless he did like fucking Mirror Force, but who runs Mirror Force anymore? Am I right? Me.
A lot of people.
Me.
So you know that scene with Yugi and Yami just being wholesome in like his twisted mind or whatever?
Welcome to my twisted mind.
That is just what it is. But so in the sub, instead of just talking about like the challenges that are going to face ahead in the end of Battle City, they're establishing that like, I can feel something is weird here. I know, I've felt it too, but I can't seem to find it. I can't find anything in here. They're establishing the piece of Bakura's soul that he left in there. They're actually planting the seed for the thing that happens later, which is very smart and very neat, and I'm distraught that they left that out.
Yeah, I like that like mind palace that he has. It's pretty cool.
It's a good mind
It's
palace.
really
I wish I had
good.
one that looked that nice. Mine's like a hut.
Alright. Is it a pizza
Mine's
hut?
just a little fishbowl.
It's on a little island. There's some pizza in there.
Okay, well, that's good
My mind
enough, I
palace
guess.
is one of those temples in like India where the monkeys shit all over it.
I respect the aesthetic of the monkey shit. Well done.
Is King Louis in there?
I wanna be like you.
I want to be free from you. Well, let me out, boy.
No.
Hi, my mind palace is the Cavern of Remembrance. It hurts me more often than it's worth.
That's great.
Yeah. Also, for the people at home who cannot see this because they're not in our Discord, I'm just gonna put this on screen. Carl just posted this plays when Yugi goes into his twisted mind, and it's 3 days Grace's animal I have become. Which I can't play for copyright reasons, but like, you know the song. It was in every AMV in 2007.
Just fucking Google it. You'll see it. It's great.
It's very good. I recommend you listen to it on your
Welcome, Yugi, to our twisted mind.
own. What else? Oh yeah, the last thing that I wrote down in my notes for this episode was a sub thing, which is just Yami Merrick looking at Bakura and just going, "You can't read the text on the dragon. It means you're not a worthy opponent without help. Ah, well, I'll let you have that handicap," and just walking the fuck away. Like, holy shit, what a Chad. What a power move.
It's pretty good.
Merrick has no iris. He looks high as fuck.
Yeah.
Whenever they do close-ups, he's just like,
We'll fucking smoke him and toke him, dude.
I mean, yeah. Anyone in the thread smoke weed?
Hey. I also like Yugi's like, we gotta see what's on Merrick's back. I'm like, just sneak into his room at night, lift his shirt. I mean, that's a risk too, because you don't know if he actually sleeps.
Yeah, no.
You could walk in and his eyes would be wide open, staring at the ceiling. You'd be like, does he sleep with his eyes open? And he goes, wrong.
That would have been viable at any point up until now. Now it's just not.
Now it's Scare City, baby.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that. You fool!
You fool!
thought I
They
sleep.
didn't realize that I'm going to kill them.
Is there a season 2 episode 48 in the house? Please come up to the front desk.
It says here in parentheses episode 97. I don't know why. Why the fuck would you do that?
Why is your name this?
Who are your parents?
Who named you?
I have questions. My first note, just being like, let's go, raw! Just screaming. I love it.
I don't know why. I just have it on caps. You fool! Summon the winged dragon of Ra.
I mean, it's because these fools summon the winged dragon of Ra.
That's true.
Yeah, I wrote time for the funky chicken to pop up and get Monster Reborn. And then I was like, shit, why didn't I just write Arise Chicken?
Literally, why didn't you?
Saying it this whole time. I didn't even do the joke.
That is a good fucking question. I'd like
I
to
love
point
watching
out.
Bakura's hands fly around.
Oh, it's really good. Just he has no
really funny.
arms and he must waggle.
Yeah. So funny.
But yeah, I'd like to bring this up that in the sub, most episode titles, unlike in English where it's just, Yugi versus Bakura Part 3. In the sub, they often just have names that pertain to something that happens in the episode and kind of spoils what might happen. So in the sub, this episode is called One Turn Kill.
Holy shit, that's raw.
They literally named an episode OTK. It's really
That's
good.
great.
And you'll see why, but I just really enjoyed that a lot. You know what else I enjoyed?
Raw?
The fucking shot of Bakura sacrificing Ra, and it just breaks apart piece by piece in the coolest way imaginable. This is my favorite
Yeah, it
god
was
card
really
for a
good.
reason, dude. It's so good.
Oh, here's my favorite Goku. Does he wrap around a fucking blimp, stupid? I don't think so.
He doesn't have to wrap around a blimp, he can set the blimp on fire like the Hindenburg, bitch.
That's fucked up. They're gonna die. He's gonna kill a bunch of children.
Yeah, and Slifer's back spikes popping the blimp isn't more fucked up?
Those back spikes aren't touching it. It's his tummy
I
touching it,
summon
and it's
the
smooth like
winged
a
dragon
like
of
a baby
Ra.
snake.
Oh, fuck.
Imagine you summon the winged dragon of Ra and instead of fucking like doing the screech, it just says
It can do it in mono because it has two mouths.
yes. When the 3 god cards are gathered, they all just in unison go. These are the powers of the Pharaoh that everyone was warning you about.
As they do it, the world starts crumbling. There's earthquakes everywhere, tornadoes descending from the sky.
For real.
It's the only time to hear.
Well, it's just completely just all of this sound has ceased. That'd be kind of horrifying, honestly. Or no, every single sound is just that. That's the power.
Fucking Yugi, not Yugi. Fucking, why'd I put Yugi Bakura?
Yugi Bakura.
Yami.
Because
'Cause Yami.
I was going Yugi Bakura's gone, and I want to taste that sweet nectar.
Silence.
But I wrote that when Bakura and Merrick were like having an argument with each other. It's just, Mommy, Daddy, stop fighting, please.
I literally just wrote, Mom, the gays are fighting.
I love how
Does Bakura's hair always look like this when he's Yami?
Yes.
Bakura? It looks weird.
The hair can change from regular Bakura style to Yami style, like on a whim.
I love
Same
how
with
this,
Merrick.
Yeah, but the Yami style just looked weird in this episode.
I love how this entire last episode is basically just
So we're pretty much right fucked, huh? Yep.
And whose fault is that?
Yours.
No, it's yours. I don't have a body to duel with, motherfucker.
Yes, and it's
I
your
gave you my
evil
advice.
mind
This is the duel.
that got us into this fucking mess.
And what exactly is your point? I'm here to try to get my body back, you imbecile.
But by him winning, right? Like by Bakura winning, Yami Merrick loses, but then he loses his body, so then the less evil
Merrick
Merrick
remains, but
won't
he
get
is
his body.
just a spirit. Yeah, true, but like, he's established he
Such a-
has no problems possessing other people, so he'll find
Listen,
somebody.
this shit just doesn't matter.
Listen, Odeon would probably volunteer if he needed to, which is fucked up, but
Take my mind, Master Merrick.
Oh, this is where my line came from. Bakura's in a shadow game? Bakura from school?
also, can we talk about how Yugi in a tank top is actually not a bad look? Just the casual,
It's not a bad
the
look.
casual outfits are actually really good in Yu-Gi-Oh, and I hate it.
It's very good. I hate any time they bring back Merrick Taya and use her fucking combined voice. It's very bad.
It's so bad. I love how bad it is, honestly.
Yuki, it's me, Taya. Show me that sweet butt.
Taya, what the hell is wrong with you today?
Oh, I'm like skipping over completely the best part of the episode with Yami Merrick fucking just all of his life points gone.
Oh yeah, the absolute power move of just going, I'm going to sacrifice all but one of my life points.
And now I've fused with the winged dragon of Ra. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
I ain't getting extra with it. Great, love it.
it's great. I love it. I love Ra, and I love the dumb bullshit that they do with Ra. like this is great. The ability for the instant attack, or as it's known in Japanese, the one-turn kill, is great.
Yeah, that was super cool.
It's so good. And
I love Merrick. That Merrick's insane. Just gives all of his life points up except for one, so he's just a floating eyeball.
it's so funny, dude.
And then
love
it turns into Merrock.
Marok.
Get it?
Nice.
Get it?
I get it.
Oh man.
Got him.
It's good stuff. Rami Merrick,
Agreed.
which is a little too
I like
close to
when-
Rami Malek's, and I'm just thinking of Rami Malek, but like he's just a torso on Ra's head.
Oh no. I like that fucking Yami Bakura pops up. He's like, I shall hide in the cockles of this puzzle and kick it, I guess. Do a little spelunking.
When I was watching the dub, I just went, damn, Merrick and Bakura really are just out here losing like 90% of their souls in every duel that they lose, trying to get Merrick his body back. And then the sub just goes like, no, it's a good thing I hid part of my soul here so I could bum rush over here before my soul got fucking eaten. So like he's still one whole person just squatting in Yami's mind palace.
Gotcha.
No body though. LMAO, got him.
Nobody,
I love as Bakura dies.
nobody.
He's just like, I am darkness.
Oh yeah, no, Bakura is just proto Vanitas. It's really good.
Him shouting, I am the darkness was fucking delicious.
It's so dumb. I love
You
it.
can't destroy me. I am
That needs to be
darkness.
that needs to be an edit where it's birth by sleep, reveal for Vanitas, and his mask melts away, and it's just Bakura.
It's just Bakura. Oh my god.
Oh man.
I'm sure there's a 3D Yu-Gi-Oh game you can rip the head from. Stick it on.
Right?
I don't know, because most Yu-Gi-Oh games that I've seen that use OG Yu-Gi-Oh and not like any of the other games use 2D art to represent the characters, and they use 3D
Someone
for the
can make
monsters.
a model.
I mean, there's like crossover Shonen Jump games, but those mostly use Yugi and Kaiba.
This dude was awesome. Just saying. I really like this one.
If anybody knows where we can get a 3D model of Bakura to do that edit with, let me know in the comments down below.
I'm excited.
Also, at the end, is Kaiba talking about how he killed his dad to go over the company?
Don't worry about it. We'll
Get
find
to
out.
Don't worry
that in
about it.
season 3.
That we will.
Cool.
I'd also
We will
just
find out about Gozaburo Kaiba.
Yeah, Gozaburo Kaiba is
Does
You
he
know.
also have like a thing for Blue Eyes White Dragons, or is that just Kaiba?
That's
said
Kaiba.
that is just Kaiba, but he has a thing for following a trend that we've seen in the show. Guess what trend that is? I'm not going to confirm or deny
not
what
being
trend
dead.
it is, but what?
What?
What did you?
What?
What was your guess?
Oh, I said not being dead.
Fair enough guess. We'll find out in season 3.
Not having a body.
Before we cut out, though, I want to point out.
There's a lot of people who just don't have bodies anymore in the series.
I mean, yeah, that's actually right. Shit. I just want to point out how cute it is that Kaiba's like staying up all night studying this one trading card, and Mokuba is just like in the chair asleep, and Kaiba like took off his coat and put it on him as a blanket. That's just a really cute little thing. I like that.
I wrote down that was a sweet moment.
Yeah,
That was really cute.
I didn't even see that part.
My last note about the episode was just saying, can't wait for Elon Musk to make dueling technology and host his own dueling tournament of dark magics and human consciousness.
Look, if Elon Musk can get me a free duel disc that actually projects monsters, I would get back into real life Yu-Gi-Oh! Immediately.
Same. I found out a technology to make holograms.
Use your fucking Dogecoin for good, Elon fucking Musk.
Hey Elon, can I get like 5 Dogecoin? Those are like worth 50 cents now.
I thought they were worth more. Like, more recently.
I don't fucking know. I don't know, dude. I don't keep up with that shit.
I mean, I don't either. I just thought I saw some Twitter post about, like, oh shit, I should have bought more. And somebody was just like, yeah, I bought 400.
Oh, yeah.
I should have bought a lot more.
I hate Dark Gremlin.
Are we talking least favorite card play already?
Oh, least favorite card. Let me think. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know that I have a least favorite card in these duels, because all of the cards are pretty good.
That's why I said Dark Gremlin, just because I don't like him.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
There's no Time Wizard, so.
My favorite card is Exchange of Spirit this round. Just good. I love that card.
We're doing least favorite first, Shora.
Fuck you.
But respect. Listen! I respect your choice. I don't respect your tone.
I'm going to say my favorite's Raw to take it away from Shibuya once again.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Ah!
Oh god.
But I'm also going to say Blue Eyes and spite you.
Ooh, Blue Eyes was a cool play.
Blue Eyes is very good.
My least favorite plays.
Go ahead, Carl.
I was going to say my least favorite play is just Kaiba denying magic still.
I literally also wrote Kaiba refusing to believe in the Millennium items and then using the vision to win. He did not deserve that W. And then I'll say my least favorite card is the Virus Cannon. That's a trap, but is supposed to actually be a spell.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair one.
My favorite play is Bakura strategy to summon Ra.
Valid.
I like my favorite play is him like fusing with Ra. That's pretty cool.
That was also my favorite.
Him disrupting Bakura summoning Ra by making all the monsters attack point 0. That was fucking smart.
We all centered it all around the same part of the duel.
It was so good.
It was like the best duel in the set of episodes.
Correct.
But also,
I'd say in all of Yu-Gi-Oh so far.
My favorite non-duel play is Merrick hiding part of his soul in Taya just so he could then talk to Bakura and call Yami Merrick a bitch. I think that's really neat. Really fucked up at her lack of agency in all of this, but funny. Incredibly funny that he was just like, there's only one person I can rely on now, the gay.
I'm just going to leave this here.
I'm dreading having to listen to that, but we'll see. So, we are officially done with Season 2 of Original Yu-Gi-Oh! As listed on the Yu-Gi-Oh.com website.
God, finally.
Is it all downhill from here?
Time for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
No, there's still some good stuff, Bio.
That's good.
Hey, Bio, we still haven't passed one of my favorite duels of all time.
Oh, God.
That's not going to be for another 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's not surprising, honestly. But...
Hey, Bio. Are you ready for a mid-season break? Because we're in filler territory.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So,
Is it
for
good
this...
filler?
Yes.
It's pretty entertaining filler.
I'll just say yes and move on. Our next episodes... Our next episodes that we're going to be watching are episodes 98 through 103. For those of you at home who aren't watching subbed on Crunchyroll, that would be Season 3, episodes 1 through 6.
When the night
Same.
has
What does
come.
Hulu label them as?
I think the same
And
as
the land
Yu-Gi-Oh.com,
is
just Season 2
It's
episode,
back
whatever.
on Netflix too. I think they For whatever reason, they don't have season 2, but they have
Oh,
season
you're
3.
right. It is. Season 3 is on there.
Huh.
I just paid for Hulu, so I'm doing that.
Okay. Well, neat.
That was a weird laugh.
Yes. Rip
Still funny,
the
though.
2 real ones.
Rip in pieces.
Bye-bye.
No, I won't
Wait, are we done?
be afraid. Oh, I
I
won't
honestly don't know if we're done.
be afraid.
Can we end? Are we done?
I don't know.
I'm pressing stop.
So
The real Shadow Game is figuring out when the podcast is over.
The real Shadow Game is
Stand
actually like
by
figuring
me.
out what parts we actually talk about.
Listen to
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Fuckface. This is what it's like.
Stand by me. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm stopping.
Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast is something all 4 of us are very excited to be making and putting out. So if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media to keep up to date. And if you know someone that you think would like our show, show them an episode. Send them to our Patreon at patreon.com/millenniummike. Spreading the word helps us a lot, helps us give you more content. It's a win-win. We have a lot of upcoming ideas for this show, for stuff to offer our patrons, so please keep an eye out for that. But none of that is possible without viewers like you. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you next duel.